Hey everybody, Rocky Mountain Figures here. So today's the day, which I've been teasing for a long time. Today we are gonna do finally an official uh, display update or room tour video right here. So yeah, getting back to the pillow. Let's get started. So first thing we're gonna do is we're actually gonna check back what's behind us. We're really just gonna be mainly focusing on what more of the action figures rather than everything else. Just to keep it short and sweet, or hopefully we can keep it short and sweet. Then we are going to, yeah, that's basically it. We're just gonna take a look at each shelf, starting with this whole side. Uh, I think the last thing we'll check out is all the eBay stuff. So yeah, uh, actually no. The last thing we're gonna check out is all those things over there. So yeah, we'll just go. We'll just go with the flow pretty much. That's what we do. So let me go get the chair. That way we can check out what's up there, and I'll see you in a bit. So starting over here, checking out the Lightning Collection Power Rangers. You can see my reflection on the TV. Yeah, I actually didn't really have much space to put these guys, and I really like these figures and thought that they could use a place just for themselves, not just on my table. So I put them next. I put them on my TV. That way I can see them every day. So, or I can see them, most days. Maybe, or when I'm watching TV. So yeah, I put them right here. Then getting over here, we have Yellow Dragon Ant-Man. These figures were originally gonna go on the MCU shelf, but I actually didn't have room for them, so kind of felt bad. I really do like these two figures. I like the two pack as a whole, so I put them here with the Power Rangers as well. So that's cool. And same thing for these figures. These were pretty much also meant to go next to or in the MCU shelf, but of course they're a little bit too big, so they couldn't go. But I have them on top of my PlayStation 4, and all's good. And then got two comic book posters, and that's gonna move us right up to the symbiote shelf. That's right. This shelf is awesome, in my opinion. It's a little, and another thing I want to apologize for if you think the posing is bad. I know some of them, probably more on this shelf than others. This one's more vanilla posed shelf, or more of most of the figures are pretty much just vanilla posing because this shelf is a little bit smaller. So I wanted to fit everybody. So yeah, and as you can see, some of them are even floating on thumbtacks just to make room. So yeah, it's not going great with this shelf, but I still like it a lot. So here's the symbiote shelf. You got Poison, you got the Diamond Select Venom, not the new one, the old one, Carnage, Pork Grind, the Monster Venom Build-A-Figure, which really I think of this as my Venom. This is what I think of when I think of Venom. Not, I don't really think of this as the My Gargan Venom. Then we have Lasher, Scream, and then we also have the new Black Suit Spider-Man and Red Goblin. Then moving along to the Spider-Man shelf, Black Costume Spider-Man is gonna be like our segue into it. So you got kind of like the more darker suited Spider-Mans over here. You got Spider-Man Noir, Anya Corazon, I think that's their name, right? And then you got Superior Spider-Man, Spider-Man PS4, Spider-Ham, Teenager, or Ultimate Spider-Man. You got Cosmic Spider-Man, Spider-Punk 2099, my favorite alternate Spider-Man. Kane, you got Homemade Suit Spider-Man back there. Spider-Woman without her glasses because I lost them. Scarlet Spider. Then we're moving into our Iron Man shelf. So yeah, they're all Iron Man. Two War Machines behind him. You got Tony Stark right there in the middle, showing off his armors. You got Mark 7, and this is pretty much where I forget all the marks. I don't know what that one is. That's a Civil War suit. Mark 3, I think, or 4. And that's the Marvel Now Iron Man. Then you got the Homecoming suit and this Guardians of the Galaxy suit right there. So yeah, even though it's not my favorite show because everyone, I had to fit everybody one way, one out. Well, everyone's kind of like floating when they're not supposed to. I still like it, and of course I can control the lights with this remote. So yeah, I can control them so I can have them as they were right now, or I can have them like, subtly changing colors, or I can have it off. But right now I'm gonna have the white light on, and now we're gonna move on to, um, that space over there. So let's go. So if you're wondering what this stuff is, this is what I'm selling on eBay. I'll show the rest of what I'm selling in case anybody's interested. I'm always open up to offers, and I got the Pez and some other bag stuff right there as well. So again, if you are interested, then I'll leave the link in my description. Hopefully that link will be, pressable. I hope that's a word. Because I think I've seen on some recent videos, I actually haven't even checked some of my recent videos to see how that link is going or working. So I'll have to check that, see, hopefully. But again, the link will be down in the description below. Like I said, I'll show the rest of what I'm selling right now, but this isn't a big ad. This is me showing off my collection. So let's head up here. And this is pretty much my Ninja Turtles and X-Force collection. So I have, and the AC is on right now, so, it's like Shredder's cape is kind of moving a little bit. So yeah, I got the Krang, got the 2-foot soldiers, got Shredder, then you got the boys, and then Leonardo, Raphael, Donatello, Michelangelo, then you got X-Force, so you got Cable, Domino, Deadpool, Colossus, X-23, and Deathlock. So it's kind of more like a Deadpool 2 team rather than a original X-Force team. I want the X-Force Wolverine though. Then you got the Fantastic Four shelf, and Herbie's sitting the wrong way. This shelf I have to be careful with because if I press down on the front, it just falls over. I've had this happen to me many times, and it's horrible feeling. So, got Human Torch, Mr. Fantastic's not even facing the right way. Again, I gotta be careful. I don't want to do this on camera. Whew, thank goodness. You got The Thing, best Walgreens exclusive so far, in my opinion. You got Namor in the back, right there. You got Silver Surfer, Invisible Woman. And now I'm going to switch positions and move on to the Defenders. Alright then, so yeah, sorry the camera's shaky. I'm standing on a chair pretty much on the edge, so again, I apologize if the camera's shaky. But we got Paladin right there, you got Daredevil, Electro side by side. You also have a Cloak and Dagger. I'm trying to get everything in focus. Night Thrasher in the back. He's on a skateboard, I think. Yeah, still on it. He's fell a couple times the first time I put him up, but it's worked out. You got Moon Knight, Jewel, and then you got Iron Fist and Luke Cage side by side. Then Spider-Man is pretty much our segue into the Avengers shelf. So right above him is Beta Ray Bill, and then you got Nova right here, and then you got Captain Britain. Oh, also, if you're wondering how I got these up here, as you can see, it's thumbtack, rubber band, but this one's not using a rubber band. It's actually balancing on a thumbtack. Same thing for Beta Ray Bill. It's thumbtacks and rubber band for him because he's bigger. So if you guys want to learn more about that, I suggest go check out Essos Hunters videos, because I actually got the idea from them. So in the search bar for YouTube, just look up Essos Hunters thumbtack or Essos Hunters hanger stands, and it should pop up. It should. I hope so. I'm not sponsored by them. I don't think they have enough money to sponsor me, but it's all good. You got Wolverine, brown suit. Because I really like this Wolverine. I had no idea where to put it, so I put it here. Got Hawkeye, Deadpool in his undies, Hercules. I love that Hercules figure. Strange, just doing his thing, strange thing. Then this Captain America, I don't have a comic book Captain America, so this is more of a placeholder for the 80th anniversary version. Same thing for this Iron Man, even though I do like this Iron Man a lot. It's more of a it's more of a placeholder. But then speaking of 80th, right behind him is the 80th anniversary Thor. I really love this Thor figure. It's a very awesome classic Thor. Then behind him, again, more of another placeholder, but he's been on my shelves for such a long time. He's got the Diamond Select Hulk, who the paint job on the mouth is pretty bad though. I mean, look at that. Ooh, it looks like he just chomped a person's head off. And then you got Wasp on the thumbtacks in the back. You got Falcon, Vision. That Vision's pretty cool. I really like it. And then you got Natasha. Again, the head is different. I switched the heads. Yeah. And then you got Black Panther. Classic Black Panther, classic Ant-Man. Behind him is Black Knight, or I forgot. I think his name is Black Knight. And then you got Wonder Man. Then going to my favorite display up here so far, the X-Men shelf. So starting off, we have the X-Men Blue Team. You got Jubilee. Sorry if everything's out of focus. Trying to get it in focus. Jubilee, Wolverine, their leader, Cyclops, Psylocke, Gambit, who was supposed to be holding a card, but I think that card fell off. I don't want to dig through it. Yeah, I can see it. It's right in there. So moving the camera back. Actually, getting the camera in. I got Beast all the way in the back. I wish I can move more forward, but I actually don't have him posed up because I feel like I'm gonna pick him up out of the shelf and just play with them. So I actually don't have him posed up, but for very good reasons. Then I got Rogue in the back, again using a thumbtack. And then moving down here in the middle, we have Professor X in the middle of both the blue team and the gold team. So let's get into the gold team. I'm only really missing one member, and that's Jean, which I have to wait all the way to December to get the new Jean Grey, which, yeah, I can wait. I think I'll definitely get an upgraded Colossus by then. I'm not talking about the new Marvel Legends. I'm actually talking about the Diamond Select. I think I'm gonna pick that one up instead because it's cheaper, and I also have a better, an awesome Juggernaut who poses decently. So I don't think I really need to spend my money. I got Forge, who I recently just picked up from Walmart. So really liking him. He's looking awesome on the shelf. You got the Retro Wave figures, the Retro Wave Iceman, the Retro Wave Storm, looking awesome. You got Bishop, I already mentioned Colossus, and you got Archangel in the back. So I'm thinking when I get Jean Grey, if I keep this shelf the same, which I doubt I will, but you know, I'm gonna put Jean Grey right there between Archangel and Bishop, and I'm gonna move my chair real quick, that way I can get all this stuff, so hold on a second. Alright then, I moved my chair a little bit. So you have Magneto in the front of everybody because he's the leader. Then you got Mystique side, you know, right by his side. Then behind them is the twins. You got Wanda and Pietro, or Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. Then you got Sabretooth right there. Omega Red, who's not, I don't think he's a part of Brotherhood of Mutants. I just put him right there because I had no space for him. And then you got Juggernaut in the back, and then soaring above. Ooh, I love this Sauron figure. I love how the lights hit his wings, so it looks translucent. So, and I think, because I did actually recently change up the X-Men shelf. Maybe I'll put some pictures of my old X-Men shelf up on the screen right now. I'm just gonna give it time real quick. Alright, whether or not I showed it off, Sauron is the only thing that stayed the same. I didn't take him off because, you know what, it was a pretty difficult figure to get on there, so I didn't take him off. And then we have Deadpool, Mr. Sinister, which is another recent pickup. I really love it. in his hand, you have an electric effect that I stole from the punk rock Storm. I just kind of shoved it in his hand like he's using his powers. Then behind him is Apocalypse, which, man, he's just as big as Apocalypse, man. That's crazy. Then going into the Avengers villains, you got Blizzard, Malekith, Baron Zemo. I think that's his name. There's a lot of Zemos and Zelos, and there's a lot of people with Z's. I always get confused. You got Ares, you got Thanos, the Walmart exclusive one. I had a poll which one I should put on the shelf. This Thanos or the Diamond Select Thanos, both of which I praise a lot. And everyone went with the Walmart like by an inch, so that's cool. You got Nuke in the back, which I'm hoping maybe I can reserve that spot for the new whatchamacallit, the other figure from the Caliban Wave, Skullbuster. Hoping I can reserve that spot or the spot behind him for Skullbuster, and maybe customize this Nuke into another Skullbuster soldier. That'd be awesome. Then you have Abomination Diamond Select, which I think this will scale pretty well with the new Hulk figure that's coming out. I'm gonna try to get that Hulk figure. August coming up. I'm gonna focus mainly on three things: the Iron Man figure, the Captain America figure, and hopefully the Hulk 2-pack, because that's 60 ducats, bro. Oh, so much money. You got, forgot her name. Typhoid Mary. I think this is more getting to the Defenders villains, which I don't have a lot of. So I have Bullseye. Yeah, I'll get to that in a second. I forgot I have a couple people over here. Taskmaster, Titus. Don't lie. You forgot about Titus. Don't lie. You forgot about him, didn't you? Yes, you did. I didn't forget about him, though. I love Titus the Build-A-Figure. And then you got Red Skull, then Ultron in the back, which I feel like moving to more the middle. That way it's filling up more space, but we'll see. So getting back to where I was, you got Typhoid Mary, got Bullseye, who's has a finger gun hand and an actual gun. Tombstone, Kingpin. Behind him is Rhino, who kind of doesn't really belong in this Defenders villain section or Crime Boss villain section. But then you got Black Cat, and I think I gotta move my chair again because now I'm on the edge, so I'll be right back. Alright, so getting to my Spider-Man villains, we got Shocker, we got Green Goblin, Mysterio, Lizard, Build-A-Figure. Up there you got Vulture, Electro. Wait, where are the boys at? Hold on a sec. We got Vulture, Electro, Green Goblin, and Rhino. You know what? I should have displayed them together. That would have been awesome. I made a mistake, guys. I didn't assemble the boys. They're all separate. So, you got Silver Sable, Dr. Octopus in the back, Kraven right here. I don't know if I called them out or not. Puma, Beetle. I was about to call him Firefly. Is there somebody in there? No, just Scorpion filling up that spot. I'm not sure if you can see Scorpion. Prowlers right there. Hopefully I showed off everybody then. Oh, they're already falling off. Okay, Star Wars Black Series has like the worst feet ever, honestly. They're always falling, dude. But anyway, getting in here. It's a little bit of a tight spot, so let me see if I can do it. So you got the Vader and Stormtroopers that are falling. Yeah, I gotta get the Beach Trooper out of there. I might actually change the whole Star Wars shelf as a whole. I'm gonna get to that in later, but I might change them as a whole. I don't know. But then you got the Dewback Stormtrooper, Boba Fett in the back, ATST, and then you got Luke, Leia, and Chewbacca right there. And then getting into more better territory. Honestly, I'm not really proud of this shelf. I'm proud of the Vader. I love Vader. Vader is probably one of my favorite, if not the best, in my opinion, villain in any cinematic movie ever, you know? Such a cool villain. I really love him. Very imposing. But speaking of villains, another one of my favorite villains is not Megatron, but Soundwave, which we'll get to in a minute. But one of my favorite heroes, again, if not my favorite hero besides Spider-Man and Batman and Daredevil, Wolverine, is Optimus Prime. He's up there. He's top 5 definitely. I've always grown up with Transformers and the god awful Transformers movies, but hey, what can you do? Then you got Sideswipe, that little crevice. Then you got, what's his name? Ironhide, I almost forgot. Starscream, and my favorite Transformers villain, Soundwave. Again, he's just as imposing as Vader, honestly. Soundwave, definitely. Megatron never really was he was never really my favorite, but I did like, the parallels between the two, and I love these figures a lot. Hopefully, I can collect more figures from Transformers Siege, but like I said, Legends, as you can see, are my speciality. So yeah, again, Transformers, these are my brother's Transformers, so most of these are probably his posing, but these are mine right here. But you know what? I do love Transformers, and I love the Transformers Siege line. I definitely am not getting Unicron, honestly. I'm never gonna have enough money just to get that, but maybe I'm hoping to get a Jetfire. I don't know, from a friend or as a gift or something. I'm hoping to get them soon, guys. I need that Jetfire, Ultra Magnus. What else? I need the green guy that I missed at the Walmart from one of the first Toy Hunt video. I can't remember who he was anymore, but it'll come back to me. I need them all, dude, but for free or for cheap. I need them. You got Ultron, a Bone Crusher. You got another Megatron. Wait, I said Ultron, huh? Sorry, guys. Sorry, Megs. Megatron. Yeah. Now I almost forgot after calling out his name. So I got the Dark of the Moon Megatron, and I got Revenge of the Fallen Megatron. Then I got Barricade right there. Rampage, and then in the very back, the little dude. I forgot his name. Again, the Studio Series are more my brother's territory. Even though I do know a lot about the movies, they're more his territory. Anyway, you got Jazz. You got me leaving Area 51 Optimus Prime right here, upgraded Optimus. Sun's gonna hit us with the glare. You got Bumblebee. Got Grimlock, and behind him, yes, there's a lot behind him I probably can't get to. You got Ironhide, I think you got Sideswipe back there, and you got the red dude, Drift. That's right. You can see him under there. I got him at Ross for $7, which is a great deal. So, getting into the MCU territory, you got. Yeah, let me pull up the window real quick. You got Ultron and Vision on a thumbtack, and then you got more of the Thor Ragnarok group, which is a very small group right here, but it's all good. Got Gladiator, Thor, Loki, Thor, Valkyrie, and Hela right here, who's standing. Her back is facing us, so let me see if I can. Yeah, you see. Then you also have the Guardians of the Galaxy crew, mainly in their Volume 2 clothes. Gamora and Groot are in their Volume 1, I think. Yeah, there's not one else. I know Rocket's somewhere around here. Got Ego, got Ronin. And I think Rocket's over here. Yeah, he's over here holding Lando's gun. Because I used the gun for this rocket, which I'll get to in a minute. Then we get into more of my Endgame / Infinity War display. So yeah, you got Wasp, got Dora Milaje, got Black Panther, you got Ant-Man running, you got Okoye, who's all after Ebony Maw, which is cool. This figure, I love this figure, very well articulated. Even though it didn't really need it, it's always acceptable. Surprised to be sure, but a welcome one. Got my brother's SH Figuarts Ronin. He agreed to let me put it on the shelf. He also agreed to let me put his Black Widow and Hulk on the shelf. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then we got the Infinity War Thor. We got Falcon in the back. A Scarlet Witch. The god-awful 3-pack Iron Man, whose chest lights up, but this works out for now. Got the Worthy Cap. Oh man, I love seeing this guy. Such a beauty, man. Such an awesome figure. You got Rescue. And like I said, I have Black Widow right there. And then I have Captain Marvel, he's facing the wrong way. She should be facing the Mad Titan himself, Thanos, who's about to snap his fingers. But hey, that didn't work out. Captain Marvel's more facing this territory. And then you got Doctor Strange back there, who gets into our territory of fighting Corvus Glaive. So I'm just gonna try to stretch it out over here. Got the SH Figuarts Hulk, War Machine, another Dora Milaje, who I just took another head from the Dora Milaje pack and I put on the Kia body. You got Rocket in the blue suit, and you got M'Baku. So yeah, that's cool. I gotta hurry this up. Ooh, I got a leg cramp already. I'm sorry, guys. Ooh, this is very hard to do. But anyway, you got the more Black Panther crew. You got Killmonger, T'Challa right there. I love saying that. T'Challa. You got Claw right there. Got T'Chaka. And then you got these two fighting. I like that. And then up here you got Spider-Man versus Vulture and Mysterio, who's kind of hiding behind Black Widow. Oh, he's hunching back. With his cape is hunching. I gotta fix that, which I will do soon. Got Black Widow, Crossbones, right there. Then you got Red Skull and Captain America. Captain America punching Red Skull, which I wanted to resemble that iconic Captain America cover where he's punching Hitler, but instead he's punching Red Skull. Just wanted to kind of resemble that, which I like it. It works out. So getting down here now, before I show off this stuff. Oh my goodness! Open the window again. That way we can get some light. Put my chair away. This is my brother's desk. Now, if you've seen my IGTV room tour videos, you'll know that my brother's side of the desk is very messy. But for this week, I cleaned his desk because he kept refusing, and I know he's pretty happy about that. But my goodness, I'm so mad. So I'm only gonna show off the figures that are on our desk. So this is his. Again, these are all his figures, but I wanted to display them. He did fix up Spider-Man a little bit. This is his PlayStation as well. Got the two Mafex Batmans, SH Figuarts Pacific Rim, Spider-Man, and Optimus Prime, which we both love a lot, honestly. You got some Funko Pops, which you got a Chase Riddler and just a Natural Libre. Then over here on my side, you're gonna see my family photo. You know I don't really want you to. you have Black Panther's hiding in there. Then you got two Black Panthers, the Vintage Wave 2 and the Pink Panther, which I call it. And then you got Scarlet Spider, the first one, and then MCU Daredevil. Then next to my family photo, again, I don't really want you to see my personal stuff, but that's for today. I'll have an excuse. You have Thanos. That's right. You got all these posters. I forgot to show that off as well. Or actually, no. These are pretty much all my posters. And that. And then on the side of my bed. And then those two over there next to my broken lamp. Fell again. Oh, I hate that. So now getting over here, I kind of displayed some of my comic books. Yeah, none of them are really worth anything, but you know, I still like the covers. And it's not really how much they're worth for me. It's just how cool the covers are, and I really like these covers. So yeah, I put them up there. So yeah, and I got some other comic books over there, more like books. And my brother, actually in the last Toy Hunt video when we went to San Diego Library, all the comic books were 50 cents, and he got this whole stack for only $8. That is awesome. Then I'm still reading this line, A Bold New Era, very good. I highly recommend it. And then if you're wondering what's all this, well, I can tell you this right now. I'm not gonna sell any of these, but I'm thinking about selling some, but I'm not selling any of these as of right now. But just want to show you how much sacrifice I had to make to fit everybody else in their place. So these are the figures that didn't make it. Again, I have some figures that I do want to put up, like the Clone Wars figures right here, which is what I'm about to talk about. This shelf might go down soon, and I might make it more of a Clone Wars shelf. So that's what I might do. So these figures are definitely on the table for replacing those ones. Hopefully not the Vader and his crew, but you know. And then you got some other figures right here. You got Sunfire, Gladiator, the first Hulkbuster. You got my oldest figure, War for Cybertron video game, Optimus Prime. You got Hydra Soldiers. Now there's a reason why I didn't put the Hydra Soldiers up, is because sometimes I want to display with my army builders, and yeah, and this is you know, I decided to have them out that way it's more convenient just to grab them, pose them, and then, you know, put them away instead of having to repose them back on the shelf. So that's what I did. That's why I did that. So you got some more like Punker Rockstorm, who just got replaced, Old Man Logan, Gwenpool, you know, yada yada yada. I got some Transformers. I tried to put this guy up, which I'm still working on it. So yeah, you know, I got some figures that either got replaced, I don't like, or just figures that, you know, I originally wanted to put up, but I couldn't because I have to make sacrifice. Like the Guardians. I had the Guardians set up last time, but I couldn't put them on there, so yeah. So this is all my figures that I had to sacrifice. And some other stuff I'm selling. This is also my place where I put the lights and stuff, which I forgot to put somewhere else. But I'm also selling this stuff right here. The Obi-Wan, the Sugar Bear, the Logan Dorbs, Carmen Sandiego, and the Hot Rod figures I'm also selling. So, guys, in case you guys are interested, I'll leave the link to my eBay in the description below. But I think that's it. So, yeah, we covered a lot. How many minutes are we at? Oh my goodness, 32 minutes. I wish this was shorter, but I don't think it can get any shorter than this. So, again, I hope you guys... Stupid lamp. I gotta get a new lamp. Or do I get more figures? I don't know. I have to choose one or the other. You know, we all know. We all collectors know what the answer is. More figures. Yeah, that's right. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this room tour video. I was about to say review. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and feel free to do all those three things. Also, go check out my Instagram. I'll leave my name in the description below. Also, like I mentioned a couple times, I'll also leave my eBay link in the description. And I think that's it. So let's take a step back, take a look at my favorite shelf, and I hope you guys enjoyed this room tour video, and I'll see you next time.